Hey, how you doing? It's Erick from AHA Americans Helping Americans and AMP Live. How are you doing? Today's Sunday for Sunday Rants and Raves. Hope you're doing well today. It's the AMP Live Real Estate Show, going live to mess with the algorithms and all that good stuff. This is being done live across several platforms all at one time on YouTube, Twitter, was LinkedIn, Facebook, all that good stuff. Instagram. I'm not sure about those. I think there's different types of things that have to be done to set that up, but. Hope you're doing well. Hope your week is going well in July. July is a special month for me for several reasons, not just the real estate stuff, but personal reasons, things of that nature. So hopefully your July is going well. Hopefully your summer's going well. We got to do the likes and the loves, share this video with others and things of that nature. I appreciate it. You can go to hashtag Get Erick Paul Live, hashtag Get Erick Paul Live, see a bunch of other videos on creative real estate investing. Creative real estate investing is that hub, right? Or I should say that umbrella. And everything lies underneath that creative real estate investing term. That's subject to existing financing, sub to a seller finance, rent to own, options, lease options, anything that is creative and not traditional where you go and buy a house and the inspection and list it and all that good stuff, or have an agent find you a buyer. We deal with both, right? We have a couple things here, and I'll just do a little bit of house cleaning real quick. And I got some PSA announcements that I'm going to share with you in regards to what we do. And if it helps you, then awesome. Open door policy. If you're in Southern California, reach out, shoot a text, a DM, PM, or whatever you want to call those, direct message, private message, tomato, whatever, right? Same in real estate, right? What's a pre-foreclosure? What's the NOD, right? What's the NOT? Notice the defaults, pre-foreclosures, foreclosures. Everybody has their terms. Real estate loves those acronyms for everything. I love acronyms. Shit, AHA is an acronym. What does that mean? Is it Right? No pun intended. Hey, I usually like it. I like it when it comes down to saying, hey, till you get your moments, right? And a lot of mentees, when they're working and rock and rolling, they get their moments and they go, oh. Now I understand, right? No pun intended, but it's AHA, Americans Helping Americans. One American at a time, one family at a time, one property at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America, doing our part, right? Our small little part to help our fellow Americans across the United States of America for the American dream, and that's home ownership, helping people get out of those distressed situations, or helping them find their awesome home, or helping investors find their awesome deals for their portfolios and fix and flip and buy and hold and wholesale and all that other good stuff, right? Because I know when I got started, my whole goal was just to buy properties to fix and flip, put some money away, and then buy properties and acquire them for the long term, right? Have them in a portfolio so you can retire, right? Earlier than normal people and things of that nature. I always say, look, retiring is retiring. I know I'll never retire. Just be honest, right? Nobody really retires unless you say, yeah, okay, I'm done with the job and I'm going to go fish forever or go hunt forever. If that turns into a passion, then cool. But 9 times out of 10, people are entrepreneurs, don't have a regular day job or a job. Those are the ones that just keep going. Hey, a new project, something new here. Maybe I don't want to fix and flip. Maybe I don't want to do this. Or maybe it is going to be educating others to do certain things. It's always lateral moves. A job is, hey, I'm going to do this. Maybe they'll fire up their past passions of, I love carpentry. I love painting. I love doing this and that. And maybe they'll turn it into a business, or maybe they'll do it as a hobby. Once they cannot do that anymore, they usually die, right? That's what happens 9 times out of 10. Seen it happen with my father-in-law, my mother, other people and even the job thing, right? The industrial age is gone. We should bring it back, though, because everything goes in cycles, right? And if everything goes right, we can bring everything back to made in America, right? Because we don't need to be outsourcing our medical. We don't need to be outsourcing, our manufacturing and all that good stuff. That is a freaking joke. Should have never happened. That was what I think Clinton back in the early 80s, or about 30 years ago, when they did that NAFTA. That was the worst thing you can ever do, is to incentivize other people to go out to other countries, right, to manufacture because it was cheaper, and to give jobs to Asia. And who gives a shit, right? It's America. Should be jobs right here, and everybody should be buying shit from us. So I am a product of Made in America. I'm 4th generation here. My kids are 5th generation. So I am not Hispanic, I'm not black, I'm not white, I'm not Chinese. I am what you call American, right? I am what you call America first. I am what you call made in America. I am an American first. That's it. So I'm true to the flag and true to, all that Pledge of Allegiance. That's what it's about, right? American is apple freaking pie. If you don't speak English, then hey, go back to whatever country you came from, right? Getting political here. But like I said, it's Sunday Rants and Raves, so it's okay. There should be some messages here. Hopefully you'll hear those messages and you're able to read, or you can see, right, the forest through the trees. I think Tom Cruise was in a movie. What was it called? Shit, what was that movie called? Oh, I can't remember. Was it Reacher? Maybe it was Reacher, right? He was obviously in the military. He was a detective, and associating with an attorney, right? And there was an awesome, quote in the movie, and he was talking about, hey, can you see the forest through the trees, right? Can you really see the forest through the trees, right? You always got to be aware and watching and listening. People have closed their mind a lot, and then they're asking for answers and going, what is it? What is it? What is it? Life this, life that. What is life about? Is there a God? Is there no God? What is it? Do we live in a dome? Is there space aliens and all that crazy shit? What's the meaning of life? Blah, 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 blah. I get it. Meaning of life is everybody knows what they need to do. Everybody knows what's in their heart. Everybody knows what they need to do, but sometimes they just don't do it, or don't feel they can do it, or don't want to do it. I get it. We're all human beings. We're all going to go through the process, right? Of our ups and downs and all that other crazy stuff. The main thing is to never stop, never give up, keep on punching, keep on rolling, no matter what, and try to associate yourself with people who are positive, right? Because if you got positive and negative people, those things, you put them together, you can get absorbed with either one. They're either going to get absorbed with positiveness and rock and roll, or going to jump on the negative boat, right? Then everybody's miserable and what do they say? Misery loves company, right? Or you just detach from it and go, okay, you're going to be negative. I can't, you're not going to, don't want to be positive. Then you have to push that out of your life like a virus and let it do its thing. Because and it's not easy to stay positive every single day, right? Shit happens. The world is beating you up every day, right? The world is kicking your ass and everybody else's ass every day. It just depends on how you digest it, how you choose to wake up, how you choose to say, you know what, I'm going to have an awesome day today, no matter what. Or I'm going to, I'm going to be a dick today. I'm going to be a biatch today. And that's it. And you're going to go out into the world and boom, bump heads with everybody and anybody and anything, even inanimate objects. When they fall and you touch them and you go, boom, boom, shit. And it's getting you more and more furious as you move forward, unless you change that frame of thought. And you can change it on a dime. If you read Think and Grow Rich and you read your other books like Napoleon Hill's Keys to Success, the 17 Principles of Personal Achievement, I don't give a shit what anybody says. You can convince yourself and you can trick your brain and you can lie to your freaking brain to make you feel better. Can it change your attitude? Yes. Can words and thoughts change your attitude? Yes. How are you thinking when you're praying, or whether you pray to whatever? I pray to God. I'm a God-fearing man. I'll say it. I don't give a shit what happens here with the algorithms and this and that or whatever. Online, social media, I'll never hide it. Have no qualms about it. Not a holy roller, but I do have my higher power, and that's what I use to move me forward and my family and everything that I do, right? And stay protected, right? Got that shield of God. Keep on rocking. That's what it's about. All right. Things do happen. Miracles happen. Call them whatever you want. They happen in this world every single day. But thoughts are things, and that's where we got to stay focused. 99% of being in business, and any business that you're in, even if it's real estate, is mindset. If your mindset is fucked, you're going to get fucked, and you're going to be fucked, right? That's just the way it is. You got to stay positive, right? God's not going to give you more than you cannot handle. Everybody goes through some crazy stuff. Look at the stuff we've been listening to so far. I will say, don't listen to the damn news. Do your homework. I was watching something on the news here, and this lady was talking about, yes, I'm going to say it. It was about Trump, right? I said the word, oh no, is they going to mess up my video here and they're going to, squash it or whatever, or fact check it, whatever. But the bottom line, it was on normal news. And the lady said, oh, how do you feel about certain things, right? She actually went from saying I was a Democrat, now I'm going to become a Republican, and I'm going to vote for Trump. Why? Because she did a little bit of homework. She saw the truth and what happened when they tried to assassinate him, right? They also saw that he had a human side, right? He was humble about it. He was humbleized about the whole situation. Sure, you would be too if you got shot in the freaking ear. And come on, was it staged? That's the dumbest thing I ever freaking heard of, right? Come on, let's get real, right? People, what is wrong, what is right, and orange is black and all this shit. That's all bullshit. The truth is the truth. I stand for truth. I'll tell you that. I've always stood for truth ever since I was a young man, ever since the birth. At the end of the day of my birth, I stand for truth, man. Always, taking the road less traveled. But let me get back to that story. The bottom line is this. She said, why? Well, they asked her, why? Well, because I watched the news and I watched the news and I watched the news and I watched the regular news and I believe what the hell they're saying, which in my words are called propaganda, because it's all the same shit. They get the same narrative. They get the memo, and they stretch it across their propaganda machine, the networks, right? And you know they're worth billions and billions of dollars in advertisers and all that good stuff and big tech and all them fuckers in there spending money. Come on, follow the money. It is what it is. The bottom line is, she said that was why. Because they're all lies. Everything was broken down to a lie, and using taxpayers' money, using Americans' money to lie, and narrate, and then feed Americans bullshit. Why? Well, for power. Why else? Man, we're human beings. If they gave you that much power, you probably can't justify it. I'm not going to justify what they're doing. But the bottom line is, hey, if you got tons of power, you're gonna overlook certain things until it becomes the narrative, till it becomes every day. And then you just say, well, shit, fuck it. Making an omelet, then all of a sudden, boom, scrambled eggs it is. Let's rock until you die, right? But that's the same thing, right? You have to do your homework. The forest through the trees. All she says, look, do you see the forest through the trees? No, all I see is trees. Of course, because that's what they want you to see. Oh, do you see the little tree? If they force it enough on you, yeah, I see the little tree in the forest. Awesome. If I shared with you and I pounded into your head that, hey, do you see the lake? Do you see the stream? Do you see the animals and the squirrels and the bears? Do you see the rocks? Do you see the fruit? Do you see all the fruit? You know what I'm saying? Do you see what's inside of that forest? If it's pounded on you and constantly ran through your mind and visually seen, of course, right? John Cena, right? Now you see me, now you don't. Anyways, there it is. It's called propaganda. It's a media machine. It's what it is. It's how it works. It's repetitiveness. It's indoctrination. All those things are there. That's what they're designed to do, to create fucking fear. But the bottom line is, excuse my French, bleep, bleep, bleep. Oh, that was a little delayed there. My bleeping person didn't bleep that out on time. We'll see what's going on. Hopefully I won't have to tell them you're fired. All right. Done enough of that last couple of months. You're fired, right? All right. So you can fire anything. You can fire the way you're doing things. You can fire who you're working with. You can fire anybody. You can fire anything, even the bad habits that you have, right? I get it. We're all in, it's life. It's what happens. So once again, Sunday Rants and Raves, AHA Americans Help Americans, Amp Live, the American Mentee Program. That's our main program, one-on-one mentoring. Nobody does it on this planet like we do because nobody wants to, right? Nobody wants to work with people every day. Trust me, there's no program out there like it. You know, and believe it or not, I'm not one to get into programs, but when I like one, I do my homework. So the whole point was this: do your homework. Don't just watch on what's on the surface. Look in, do a little bit of homework, see what's going on. Is that real? I get it. You're like me. You can talk yourself out of doing stuff. Going, I don't know. But sometimes you just got to have that leap of faith. Dig when you're looking for the truth. And if it hits your gut and it feels truthful and you're working with somebody, you go, man, I like those people, or I like what they're saying, or I like that show, or I like what these people are saying. They're working on the truth. Then go for it. That's what I do, right? And it doesn't mean I'm right, but 99% of the time I am. Period. or maybe what? I won't get into that. No, I get too deep and too personal. All right. But do the likes and the loves. Hopefully you don't get offended with some of the F-bombs and S-bombs. It just means I'm real. And it's live here, so don't take it personal. If it does offend you, then you might just want to, watch something else, press the button or whatever, or fast forward it, because I think you can fast forward and go back and forth, right? If there's quality there and I'm delivering some quality to you, or things make sense, and you're going, hey, kind of opening your mind about real estate, creative real estate, and life in general, try to see the forest through the trees. It's a lovely thing. And also try to read between the lines, because when when you become a contract freak like myself and become a sub 2 master like myself, you want to read between the lines. It's all about clauses. It's all about what's in the words. It's about how you say those words, right? When you're closing. And same thing when you're putting those into contracts and agreements for people to read. All right? Become a contract freak. We're going to be talking about that on August 19th, 2 p.m. Yes, it's going to be a crazy Monday. I call them Chinese Mondays, right? Because people don't want to do shit on Monday, except for the Chinese, and they're getting ready to, do their stuff for a restaurant for the next day, like Tokyo Lobby down here in Southern California, right? So when you go, hey, hey, I'm going to go have some lunch, and they're closed on Monday. Now you know why. They're just getting prepared, getting their food prepared for the whole week. Plus, Mondays notoriously for restaurants are super, super slow. So close them up. And for others, just like, shit, got the weekend. Maybe you're hungover, stop drinking, don't do that. Or maybe I had too much pot and drugs or pills or weed or whatever. Knock that shit off. Don't need it, right? That's just there to suppress you. I know. Been there, done that when I was younger, right? And all that good stuff right here. You want to feed your brain? Feed it with this, right? Feed it with books. Feed it with stuff that's going to fuel your mind. Read the Bible if you need to, right? I'm still trying to figure out the Bible. Trust me. That's why I'd rather go to church and Mr. Jack Hibbs and all that good stuff. And he explains that stuff. He does the studying for you so he can break it down for you to understand what's in the Bible and then bring it home to you and yourself and others to go, hey, I can use this in my real life. That's when you know you got an awesome, badass church, right? Or pastor. I shouldn't even say those words, right? Connected with that stuff, right? Sorry about that. I will apologize for that. But at the end of the day, right? It is what it is. I'm coming from a place of passion, so hopefully you appreciate it. Watch the video all the way through to get those pro tips and things that I'll say that make sense to you and that connect with you, kind of like a book, right? You know you're reading a good book when you read it and then you go, wow, that chapter just came out and read me. That is me. That's who I am, or that's who I want to be, or that makes sense to me, right? That's when you know you're reading a good book. Even if it's fiction, nonfiction, it doesn't matter. But I only read these type of books. I remember when I was younger, I would read those like First Blood, Sylvester Stallone, and giant ass 300-400 pages, and you go, man. Then you go see the movie and you're disappointed. Whoa, what happened? Otherwise, it'd be like a 6, 7, 8-hour movie, right? Or they have to turn it into a mini series, which they do nowadays, right? They go, hey, let's just turn this into a series or a mini series. These call them mini series. Now they just call them episodes, right? And then see if they're going to fly because it's a lot cheaper to produce streaming live with all this beautiful, lovely stuff here. Okay? So like I said, it's about the Sunday Rants and Raves. So I'm just going to be spitting left and right. Literally, I think I'm spitting now, right? Got my coffee, my water. Hopefully, you get some value from this. Powered by Amp Live Media to put on all this other good stuff and VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Definitely, we're looking for good people to work with, whether you're wanting to come aboard and work with us in creative real estate investing, or you're thinking about getting your license, you want to come aboard and work with us. It doesn't matter where you're at in the United States of America. We'll help you kick ass in your area, okay? As long as you're able to follow directions, show up to the party, right? Take action, and if you take action, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get results. Oh, my God, it's true. I promise you'll get results if you show up to the party, and then you will take action, and we will get those results, and then we'll keep on rocking and rolling until you get your aha moments. So you're going, oh, I understand what you're saying, right? I get it. Over and over and over. Sometimes it's the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, maybe even the fifth time we've had it happen. And you go, oh, I understand what Erick and everybody is saying here now. Now you're going to rinse and repeat and keep on doing it to get a taste of success. Trust me. If you've been beat up in the past with the program here and there, $500, $1,000, $3,000, $50,000, $80,000, all the way up to $150,000, and you're still spinning your wheels, give us a call. Let's see if we're a good fit. I got the link tree up now, I guess. Had that put together. So you got a little link tree. I don't even know what the hell it is. Maybe it's down in somewhere here in this what we're doing here, but I'm going to pop up and start changing some of these out so you can reach out. So the Amp Live Real Estate Show, Sunday Sermon, powered by VIP Execs Realty and Lending, or say powered by Amp Live Media and sponsored by VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. I'm going to share a couple of things with you. So we got here. If you are a buyer and you're looking for properties, we got some public service announcements that I'll pop up in a little bit. I think we're cruising on 20 minutes. Got about another 10 minutes. Do the likes and love if you watch this thing. Please share it with others. You can always hashtag Get Erick Paul Live. I'll be going back and forth with these little spectacles here. So buyers, visit us at americanshelpingamericans.net. If you're looking for off-market inventory as well as VIPexecs.com, and join. It's free. Doesn't cost you a dime, right? So you'll be able to get access to properties that are on the MLS as well as off the MLS, right? Distressed properties, pre-foreclosures, probates, all that stuff. If you go to VIPexecs.com, or go to americanshelpingamericans.net, get on that VIP buyers list, whether you're a regular buyer, traditional buyer, investor, it doesn't matter, okay? What I'm going to share with you today is the VIP Execs Realty and Lending, the boutique real estate investment firm, right? The bottom line is what we have here is the traditional real estate and lending, right? Then we have the private money and hard money, access to it. Then we have AHA, Americans Helping Americans, the real estate investment firm. Then underneath that, we got what? Amp Live, the American Mentee Program, which is the baddest and most awesome one-on-one mentoring program on the planet, along with some coaching programs that we got rolling out, right? And Sub 2 Master. Got some free content for you that we're producing, like Surfing for Deals, to help you find deals and leads and sellers that need and want to sell, all for free. Mentoring program, hey, is that for free? Well, if you come aboard VIP Execs Realty and Lending, some of it will be for free to help you out, to help you get rocking and rolling, to pay your dues. But the true one-on-one mentoring program, of course, it's not free. Nothing's free in life, but you'll have the opportunity to come aboard if it's a good selection and a good fit, to be able to learn that stuff when you come aboard the brokerage, or just want to learn and build out a real estate investment firm to have on your own, right? And maybe you're stuck. Now, that element is there. So we'll be sharing that with you. And that's pretty much how that whole thing is going to work and continue to work throughout the years. Right now, we're in Southern California, but we work throughout the United States of America. Headquarters will be right here in SoCal until further notice, as they say, right? Because we like to be in Arizona and Texas as well, as far as having offices. But the hub will be right here and headquartered in Southern California. Has been for a while. It's just more official now because we are actively looking for awesome agents, awesome real estate investors, acquisition people, disposition. We're also looking for people for the one-on-one mentoring program to come aboard and help us with building out that and serving it up to all past, present, and future mentees of America, as well as VIP Execs Realty and Lending. You're going to learn stuff that no other real estate agents freaking know about. Trust me, I guarantee it. Unless they go spend 20 or 30 or 50,000 bucks to learn how to do the creative real estate investing jam, or they're going to spin their wheels. Most agents are in the business for about 2 years, spinning their wheels, trying to find a spot. Where do I go? What brokerage? Blah, blah, blah. It's all about culture here, based on what Elizabeth wants, and that's culture. For me, it's about culture as well as what? Sharing the superpower with everybody that we have in our core, and then expanding out, right? So I am on a true cause and mission for AHA, Americans Helping Americans. That's been the jam for the last decade, is to help our fellow Americans throughout the United States of America with creative real estate investing. Nothing has changed. We're just moving forward. We're gearing up for the future. We're gearing up for what's on the wall. The writing is on the wall. The hindsight's 2020. What you don't know is what you don't know. But when you do, at least you can get a glimpse of what's going to probably transpire and prepare for the worst. And if it happens, awesome, to a degree, in a good way, to rock and roll. And if it doesn't, at least you're still prepared and you're still going to rock anyways, right? So that is the goal here for AHA, Americans Helping Americans, Amp Live, the American Mentee Program, and VIP Execs Realty and Lending, powered by Amp Live Media and sponsored by VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Definitely reach out. I'm going to go through some of these little tickers here that we got here, so I can spread some more messages here. So check this out. This is cool. You can go here. This is the SoCal Real Estate Investing Meetup Group. Go to Facebook. the groups. You can join probably right there. You see that? Register here. That's going to take you to the Amp Live Creative Real Estate Investing Facebook group. The one down below that you see right there. There it says it's going across. You go to Facebook groups. Go to the Sub 2 Master. We have another one's called it's Erick's Sub 2 Master as well. Erick Paul Sub 2 Master. Join that. They're all free. Doesn't cost a dime. And if you're wanting to actually not do this, but maybe, talk face to face, meet other people, a live meetup, break some bread, right? And, drink a little coffee and some water, things of that nature, and talk shop about creative real estate investing as well as traditional real estate. Definitely we'll be having those. It's a live meetup. You can go here to get on that list so you can get information on when those events will happen. Join us at the SoCal meetup. Text 909-341-6629. You can see it right down there in the screen. Boink, right there. The Art of the Deal, Creative Real Estate Investing with your host, Erick Paul and Elizabeth. VIP Execs Realty and Lending as well. Definitely reach out, talk with us, touch bases with us. And if you have an idea for a meetup or there's people that you'd like to see come, hey, this is this company here and this and that. And if we can give us their information, if we can bring them down to talk, speak, or sponsor, awesome. Okay, definitely a different jam for 2024 because I'm gearing up and we're gearing up for 2025, 26, and 27. Definitely geared up and ready to rock and roll to do what we need to do. And I'll share some of those things on August 19th, Monday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It will be live, but it's probably going to be on a separate, it may be going across all these channels or it might be on a private channel, depending on how many people sign up and things of that nature when we do that. But I'll be talking about what I think, and whether you care what I think or not, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What matters is does it make sense, right? Does the historical information make sense? Is it what I'm saying makes sense, right? So I'm going to give you my 2 cents. Because I love cycles and trends. I go back to the 1800s to 1900s to look at cycles and trends and all that good stuff to see what's going on. You can never predict everything, but you can get pretty darn close to say, when is the market going to take a shit? What are we going to do? What's going to happen? So I'll give you my prediction of when the market's going to peak out and when it's going to drop and when it's going to hit bottom and then it's going to start rising again, okay? And that'll be for single-family properties, not just multifamily and commercial and all that good stuff. Writings on the wall for commercial because it's already starting to happen, right? Single family, yes, we're getting more and more pre-foreclosures, probates are happening, all that good stuff. Baby boomers are selling and doing all kinds of stuff, or they're going to start passing their wealth down to their children for the ones that have survived. So a lot of wealth that you've been hearing for several years. Oh, the biggest movement and wealth is going to start happening when the baby boomers start dying, right, and passing away. God bless their souls, right? Awesome people. But it is what it is. So it's just be prepared for what's happening. Do the right thing. Take care of your fellow American, right? At the end of the day, it's a beautiful, beautiful, lovely feeling when you get to actually do those things, right? Besides, the JOB and going, yeah, I did a good job. I did this. I did that. I did that. You help a customer. There's nothing like building a company or having something for yourself and then helping others or having a superpower to be able to help people that don't think they have a chance, right? And making sure you're doing it right. And then empowering them with information so they don't get taken advantage of by other unscrupulous investors, agents, or brokers because they're out there. Trust me. There's a lot of a-holes out there. Trust me, even when the last cycle, doing the real estate agent thing, I dealt with a lot of agents that were buttholes, right? But for me, my broker used to freak out because every time I just tell them what it is, right? I call them on their shit. You don't answer, you don't call back. Hey, this is what you got going on. Oh, who are you to talk to me? Look, I'll talk to you anyway. I feel I got to talk to you. Otherwise, get the hell out of the business, right? It's called the golden rule. You treat others how you would like to be treated. It's called common courtesy. It's called call people back, right? Or not call people back. Or shoot, now you got a text, right? Some people say, I don't care how many. If I get 100 replies, you know what? Can I shoot a text? If I can't get to them all, can I shoot a text, say I'll get back to you tomorrow? Of course you can, right? Get back to everybody the same freaking day if you can. If not, of course, you got to hire people and then have your assistant do it or whatever, or hire whatever you got going on, even if you're an agent, right? Because the thing is, it's the same thing happened in the last cycle. Agents who thought their shit didn't stink, what happened? They went back working at fucking Walmart. They had to go back doing something else. And shit happens, right? And then there's title people thinking, hey, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that until the title company closed their doors. And then they're calling you for a job, right? Hey, can you help me out? I lost my job, blah, blah, blah. Can I work for you? Blah, 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 blah. Remember, no, stay humble, right? Things can happen. You never, and be nice to people. The golden rule, treat others as you would like to be treated. If they treat you like shit, then you get to decide, you know what? I'm going to treat them like shit. I'm going to give them a taste of their own shit, right? Or my favorite one, I always like to ask, are you having a bad day? And it automatically triggers in their brain, am I having a bad day? No, I'm not. And they're still coming at you sideways, right? Or yes, I am. Or, this and that and that. Hey, I'm sorry. A little empathy. I understand. I understand how you feel. It sucks. And then try to deliver some PMA on their plate. And if they eat it, awesome. You're going to change their day. They're going to appreciate you. They're going to go, man, I like that person, right? Or there's just some people, 1 to 3% out of 100 that you meet up like that. Hit them with PMA 3 times. I like those numbers of 3, right? And if they don't eat what's on the plate, then good luck. They're just going to stay negative mental attitude, and that's when you got to walk away. I hope your day gets better. Mine's doing great. Awesome. Talk to you later. Rock and roll. Boom, you're gone. Though we hate you even more, but it's okay. It is what it is, right? And sometimes it's hard, right? Because you're going to find yourself. Someone asking you one of these days, you having a bad day? No, I'm doing fine. What do you mean? You'll check yourself, right? Maybe you'll check yourself. Maybe you won't. Maybe you continue to have a bad day. But nine times out of 10, that works. I used to do it all the time in the Midwest. I haven't done it in a long time out here. You're having a bad day. I'm just like automatically can smell it. They're having a bad day and try to maneuver into some PMA. And if they throw some shots at me, I'm going to throw some shots back. It's almost a game now. Let's go back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. But my whole goal is it always to win? Of course it is. That's just my nature. Win, 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 win. Win at all costs? No, but win, win, win correctly, right? And at the end of the day, they're either going to hang up, they're going to be bitchy, or it's face to face and you're not going to win the battle, or they're going to run off and do some shit. At the end of the day, you only do it to win if it's right. If they're stepping on you, if they're offending you, right? Then you got to do what you got to do, because maybe they need a correction themselves. And sometimes it may be you. Maybe you need a correction, right? Maybe I need a correction. I'm having a bad day. It could be anything. We're at a restaurant and this is happening. I think it was, I did actually, I took my daughter to lunch and we were sitting there, mild-mannered, chilling out. I wasn't in business mode or focus, just wanted to chill out, hang out with my daughter. And lady comes and says, oh, can I get you any drinks, this and that? You can already tell she had a fucking attitude. Get you some drinks and this and that. Yeah, water and lemon. What do you want? Water and lemon. All right. Oh, attitude, because she's thinking, well, fuck, it's time where people are gonna. I think it was Friday or Saturday. I can't remember, last week. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, if people order drinks, a bigger tip, right? Because they're gonna get buzzed and stuff, right? And we're like, okay, well, we're not drinking. We just want some food. I want to hang out. Where's the menu? And then took off back and forth. And then we're just talking normal. It's a little loud. They got the music and people talking, and they got the brewery thing, but they got some good food. I think it was, I won't say what it is. It doesn't matter. But it's a good little restaurant. And she eventually, oh, I can't hear you. I'm sorry. You guys are talking so soft. I said, oh, because it's so loud in here. I said, oh, I definitely get it. So I start speaking a little louder, blah, 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 start moving forward. Then she starts, seeing that, hey, we're not beating her up. We're nice people, right? PMA goes our way. Oh, comes back. Oh, how you doing? Yeah, what can I get you, my friends? Boom, boom. Oh, this is really good, my friends. Boom, boom. I recommend this and that. Her whole attitude changed. Maybe she was having a bad day. It's okay, right? But don't continue to have that bad day on my table with myself and my daughter, because that ain't going to happen, right? Even those small little things take you all the way into doing deals and negotiating deals, whether they're for $100,000 or $1 million or $100 million deal. It doesn't matter, right? All those little things compound with each other. It's a skill set. But she came back and she's really nice and she was being cool. She was earning her tip, right? And then, I guess adjusted her attitude to do her thing, which is to serve as a server. She's the one who signed up for that job. No one forced it upon her, right? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do because you don't want to, but hey, whatever it is, she was there. Changed her attitude. Everything was cool. Had a nice dinner. gave her a nice tip. She was nice all the way to the end, which was awesome, right? And that's what life's about, right? You know, moral compasses went out the door, and I brag about that all the time, right? If you have a business, your customers are number one. Take care of them, take care of the people, and if it's always in your core and your integrity and loyalty are always intact, you're always going to do the right thing, even if you have to, eat it here or there, whether it's money or apology or whatever. Shit happens. And if your team messes up, then you got to apologize for your team, right? Because obviously something happened. You can't control them 100% of the time, but they should be representing you 100% of the time. And if they don't, then yeah, they got to be reprimanded. But you, as the owner or the leader, has to take the hit, all right, and make it happen. That's just having that integrity and loyalty in place. And those are some of the things that you should have in your business or even life, right? So that's the cool thing about business and life, that they all intertwine with each other. And working, I get it. That's your jam, then that's okay. Like I say, creative real estate investing, having a business, doing all this stuff, it's not for everybody. It's not as easy as people think, right? And but it can be, if you frame yourself right, you prepare yourself. It's like a fighter or an entertainer or a musician or something, right? You practice and you practice and you practice to be the best. You practice till you get to a level that you're going, shit, I need a coach. I need a mentor because I need to go to the next level. What do I need to do? Then you find yourself a coach and you practice and you practice and you practice. And then eventually you get a mentor. And then you get somebody who's there to help you move into your career and blow you up somehow, some way. You pray and pray and pray to find the right people to come into your business. But yeah, I guess sometimes, hey, like me, I'm a micromanager. I was like that when I first got into management, but then I had to let people do their thing and wear those different hats with different personalities, right? And then when you start building your business, you're like, hey, I want it done a certain way. That's okay. But micromanaging will tie you down. So you got to find the right people. I think that is the key and the secret, finding the right people that have a passion, who want to represent themselves and the company and what you got going on in the culture all in one, and doing that. So that is the new model for the next 3 to 5 years here for AHA Americans, How Americans, VIP Execs, Amp Live, all the brands that we represent. It's just about that. Bringing back the moral compass, bringing back the culture in your job or business in life, right? Rocking and rolling. I know that lovely word success, right? I know a long time with shit, I don't think I can even spell success unless I had looked it up and go, hey, how do you spell success with those C's, all those C's and S's, right? That's probably a bad analogy, right? But, success, and it makes sense. Success is rented, right? It's never given to you. Even if you earn it, you still have to what? You still have to pay your dues every single day to keep that success and fight for that success. But it does dissipate. It rises and it drops. It rises and it drops. And kind of like the stock market, if you ride it enough, you can have your success throughout life, right? And that's the whole goal. Ups and downs and how you do things. And, what is success? My level of success and your level of success may be two different things. My interpretation of success and your interpretation of success may be two different things. That's okay. Whatever success means to you is what's most important, right? To make yourself happy, to go after happiness, to go do those things, right? And a lot of that stuff, it's Sunday Rants and Raves. And I'm talking a little bit about everything. Hopefully you watch this and you get some value from it. You can hashtag Get Erick Paul Live, Get Erick Paul Live. Watch all the other videos on Sub2, Creative Real Estate Investing. I'll tap into rent-to-own, lease options, EMDs, contracts, clauses, everything. You can catch it on Facebook, YouTube, social media, or wherever it's at. Open door policy. You can do a DM, a PM on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn. It don't matter. Reach out. If you need somebody to come and speak, talk at one of your events, seminars, webinars, agency, brokerages, I'd love to do it. You can reach out and then we'll get you on a calendar. They'll talk with me, podcasts, webinars, all that beautiful, lovely thing. That's where I am in my career at this point in time. It's my passion. It's what I love. And as well as our cause and mission. We're true to our cause and mission. That's to help our fellow Americans across the United States of America, one property at a time, one family at a time, right? It's AHA Americans Helping Americans, Amp Live, the American Mentee Program, VIP Execs Realty and Lending, powered by Amp Live Media, sponsored by VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Check out all the different brands. We appreciate it. We're here to rock and roll with you for the next couple of cycles through. And I always knock on wood. if God allows us and myself to go through the next couple of cycles here in real estate. All right, so what am I going to do here? So I got some QR codes maybe. We got that QR code register right there. I believe we have something here. You can lock in a spot for one-on-one mentoring. I'm going to put it right here. It should pop up right there. Scan that QR code. I'm going to share a PSA announcements and some stuff that's happening for AMP Live and AHA, Americans Help Americans, the VIP execs. We do have a webinar coming up, a public service announcement on July 31st, okay? July 31st. If you're looking to buy a home in Southern California, you want to get some information on what's happening in Southern California. You want to get some information in the pulse of what's going on with lending, the interest rates, buying properties, or you're looking for a property or selling a property, definitely attend that. It's free. It's not going to cost you a dime. Elizabeth from VIP Exec, she's the broker of record of the company. So the bottom line is we'll be getting into all that good stuff. What does it take to qualify? Is it FHA, VA, conventional? Where do I find the properties? How does the process work? All that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up and share it with you. But you can scan that QR code if you're interested in some one-on-one mentoring with myself and my team. Boom, right there. Scan that. We'll touch base. We'll talk. We'll see if we're a good fit. And if we are, we'll definitely rock and roll, as I always like to say, and help you get you started in this business, or help you get you moving if you're stuck. We will definitely help you get unstuck. I promise you that. So I'm going to pull this up right here. Boom, take a look. I will pull it up here. So we got the Southern California Home Buyers Masterclass. Don't make these costly mistakes on a Wednesday, 7 p.m., July 31st, with Elizabeth, real estate broker and owner of VIP Execs Realty. So what to expect from this webinar, right? Buying a home will be most likely the biggest financial investment you'll make in your entire life, right? Did you know that the majority of people make at least 1 to 5 big mistakes when buying their first home? These mistakes can cost a new home buyer, up to thousands of dollars. Truthful. It's a lot of money, and there's no undo button after making the mistakes. It's unfortunate, however, you can prevent these mistakes right from the start. During this online webinar, we'll be going over exactly what the 5 big mistakes are. We want to help first-time home buyers or anybody, whether it's your second, third, fourth, fifth property or investor and all that good stuff, right? Like yourself, save thousands of freaking dollars, because I love saving thousands of dollars using leverage, right? I'm going to show you how to do that. I bet you'd rather put it towards something else, of course, right? Such as your new car, vacation, renovations, or whatever you like. Maybe a business of some sort. Don't make the mistakes. Attend the free online webinar now. I'm going to grab this link and I'm going to put it in the chat so you can actually take advantage of it. And there's Miss Elizabeth, right? Meet Elizabeth Jimenez, realty broker, owner, VIP Execs, first-time home buyer expert will be hosting a free live webinar to teach you and others about buying your first home and others, and how to save tons and tons of money, and thousands of dollars in the process. At the same time, you're going to hear about buyer protection plan that will save you money, thousands of dollars when purchasing a home. That's specific only to Elizabeth and VIP Execs Brokerage. That's for you. We've assisted thousands of first-time home buyers getting approved for buying their first home, others, real estate investing, and all that other good stuff. So meet Elizabeth. She's right there. I'm going to go ahead and switch this back over and put my mug back on the screen here. So scan that right there. Go for it. I'm going to go ahead and put that back. I'll leave that. Well, maybe I'll leave it up for a little bit while I'm chatting. Oh, wow. Look at that. We're already at 43 minutes. Wow, that was quick. Went from 20 to 40. See what happens? Rants and raves. I'll keep on going, and I can do this for hours and hours and hours. Trust me. But I do get a little parched every once in a while, right? Parched. Is that what it is? Anyways, let's go see what else we got. Got any more goodies here? I think we do. Check this out. Right there. Scan that. Get instant access to my Surfing for Deals training. It's absolutely free. Get instant access to my Surfing for Deals. It's a term that we coined about 10 years ago. It's been going and rocking and rolling back and forth. I'm going to show you how to explode your phone, email, text with what? Sellers that want to and need to sell. Okay? So take advantage of that. It's free. Probably going to be charging, $200 to maybe $500 for that. Could charge a couple of thousand if I wanted to, if I put some software in there. All right? So meet Elizabeth Jimenez. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to wrap this up right now. So take advantage of that. Scan that QR code right there. Look forward to speaking with you. Reach out anytime. This is Erick from AHA, Americans Helping Americans, AMP Live, the American Mentee Program, the only mentoring program of its kind where we train and work with you exclusively one-on-one. Powered by Amp Live Media and VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Look forward to speaking with you. Keep on rocking and rolling. Keep on punching. Rock and roll and all that you do. Talk to you soon. Bye.